We are officially into fall now. I think I can say that, even if nature thinks 84 degrees is somehow fall weather. But nothing's going to stop me from wearing my favorite sweaters, though. I refuse to let something like reality dictate my decisions. Welcome back to Weekend at the Lake, presented by Chris Lightco, who read that God said, "Let there be light," and took it as a direct instruction. It's been a beautiful week, if you're an earthworm, and we've got a ton of great stuff to look forward to, so I'm not one to waste time here. Let's get into the paint. The Jeeps have invaded. That's right, the 2025 Jeep invasion is already underway from now until Sunday on the Bagnell Dam Strip. The Lotto Jeep invasion draws Jeep enthusiasts from around the United States to come together and do Jeep stuff. If you're wondering what Jeep stuff is, we're talking off-road adventures, Jeep showcases, honoring veterans, and just hanging out with other cool people who drive a cool car like yours. It's a chance to show off your sick ride and probably get some more funny little rubber ducks for your collection. Full list of events is on their Facebook page. I love a small town fair, There's something about the vibe. A little tacky in a charming way, and everyone does it a little bit differently. They're always really good sort of microcosms of what the community that hosts one is like. They're a celebration of local identity. Lori has their Hillbilly Fair and Car Show coming up at the Lori Fairgrounds, which is a great spot. Lori has always really impressed me with how much they can do with that area, from the lighted Christmas displays to the Magic Dragon Ren Fair. This time, it's going to play host to vendor booths, food, a carnival with rides and games, crafts, entertainment on 2 different stages, a car show. It's the works. That's not even to mention the parade, which I'm sure will be a blast. Bring the kids, even the little ones who won't really vibe with all of the rides or games because they have their Hillbilly Hollow Kids Zone as well. Fair goes from Friday to Sunday, and admission is free. All you gotta worry about is $2 for parking in exchange for entertaining the whole family. So check it out and have some fun at the fair. We will be right back with more after a word from our really awesome sponsors.
They always say that seeing is believing, and to see the breathtaking beauty of your lakefront paradise, it needs to be lit correctly. Chris Lightco takes your space and illuminates it like never before. From your home and walkways to your dock and lakefront oasis, Chris Lightco lights up the Lake of the Ozarks.
Osage River Popcorn, your home at the lake for fresh, gourmet popcorn. But it doesn't stop at just what's in the name. Come see us on Bagnell Dam and Lake Ozark for Stom European chocolate, gelato, and so much more. We've even got a drive-thru with specialty coffee. And yes, our gourmet popcorn is still popped fresh daily. Come on by as a stranger and leave as a friend, with an armful of the sweetest treats at the lake. Osage River Popcorn and Lake Ozark. See you soon!
Chris Lightco is local and ready to light up your lakefront oasis. So call us today to schedule your free consultation so we can illuminate your slice of heaven. But for now, back to Weekend at the Lake with David Leatherbery, brought to you by Chris Lightco.
Big thank you to the folks keeping the lights on. Now, I've talked a lot about the Camden County Museum, and it's for a really good reason. The museum is always hosting these really creative and wholesome events to fundraise and preserve our local history. From car shows to tours to swap meets to their awesome dinner theaters, and we have another show on September 26th from 6 to 9. Nice. A $20 ticket gets you a seat for the show and a meal to go with it, and frankly, you'd probably spend around $20 for a decent meal around here without the live entertainment, so this is a steal. Plus, you're supporting an organization that keeps the important stories of Camden County alive, which is good for everyone. History is our most constant teacher. You have to be able to learn from the world's successes and missteps, and without the folks who diligently work to keep these stories being told, we're doomed to keep making the same mistakes that we didn't have to. History isn't just a teacher, it's an identity. The average person is defined by their experiences, their memories, and so is a community. Goodness knows nobody wants to accidentally flood Lynn Creek again, or repeat some other policy that ruined everyone's day. There is no better future without a clear past, so to the Camden County Museum, I say thanks for everything, and hopefully a lot of us will be seeing you at the show. And to close us out, this Saturday, the 27th, is one of Eldon's biggest celebrations of the year. 12,000 people all hanging out in Eldon's historic downtown. It's the 2025 Eldon Turkey Festival, and it's bringing family fun and entertainment with a parade, tons of vendors, food trucks, a carnival, all kinds of that hometown candy floss. Not to mention the turkey legs the size of my forearm. That's what it's all about. Eldon is a great example of classical Americana, a wholesome staple of our culture that only becomes more important as it evolves and grows, welcoming more folks into a big community embrace. You love to see it. Here's to eating really large birds. That's Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and the LOZ app to stay connected with us. And if you have an event you want discussed here on the show, just make sure you send me the information at davidl@mylaketv.com because I'd really appreciate it, and I'd be more than happy to talk about your event. This time of year is where I feel the most comfortable and community-minded. I mean, sure, summer is fun, but it's a little too high energy for that feeling, and most of the folks around you are tourists. I mean, I love the visitors as much as the next guy, but it can be tricky making lasting friendships with folks who are just gonna go home. As the year ends, we get to stuff like Thanksgiving and Christmas, the times that are about the kind of fun that brings people together, and communities most of all. Stuff like the Turkey Festival just makes me feel all warm and welcomed, and you're surrounded by folks who are a part of your life year-round. People you may not know, but you drive past each other every day as you go to work. Your local mail person, the firefighters who would show up to keep you, your family, and your pets safe during an emergency. Friends, neighbors, the people you should know and rely on, because ultimately, all we've got is each other, and that's kind of a beautiful thing. Community is everything, so get out there, shake some hands, share some meals, and have a really fulfilling weekend at the lake.